Hey guys, Brett with Kvell Fitness and Nutrition, and today we're answering your questions. Today's question is about kids, okay? So I have two kids, I got a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and nutrition is extremely important for kids. One of the issues that I have and that it goes on in this world is like, well, kids are growing, they can eat anything they want. And that's exactly the wrong answer. Kids are growing, and so they need to eat really good, healthy foods because they're developing their muscle, they're developing their brain, they're developing their bones. All this stuff needs really good, solid nutrition. So I'm sorry, but the Doritos and the candy and all those things that we might be feeding our kids are terrible for their growth and development. It's terrible for their ability to pay attention in class. It's terrible for their ability to sit and focus, right? So kids should be eating the same thing that I'm going to recommend adults eat, right? We need to eat whole foods. We need a whole bunch of vegetables. We need to eat some fruits. We need to eat some protein, and we need to have some carbohydrates, right? It's pretty simple there. But when you get those from whole foods, what are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about whole grains like oatmeal, right? We're talking about sweet potatoes. We're talking about lean proteins or plant-based proteins. And then veggies. So I know it's hard to get your kids to eat veggies when you start. But if you get them eating vegetables on a consistent basis, they'll start to like vegetables. And it's going to be a battle depending on how you've been feeding them. But in the long run, we want our kids and we want ourselves to eat about twice as many vegetables as we do everything else, right? So fruits, vegetables, about twice as many as we do for our starches, as we do for our proteins, and make sure that your kids are getting that in. So if you sit down and eat, you should be eating the same thing that your kids are eating, should be whole foods, should be healthy. Now, again, it's going to take you a little bit of time to get your kids' taste buds kind of over to that type of food and really enjoying it, but it's going to be well worth it for them. It's going to be well worth it for you. Okay, guys. Now remember, every Friday I'm going to answer your questions. So make sure you put them below.